New Being Queen talk show, where you speak your truth, tell your story, talk about your journey. You be Queen talk show, where you speak your truth, tell your story, talk about your journey. You be Queen talk show, where you speak your truth, tell your story, talk about your journey.
Welcome to New Being Queen Talk Show, where we speak our truth, tell our story, and talk about our journey. Y'all, we got some beautiful guests on tonight. I'm so excited. Oh, I know it's going to be so good. If y'all have not, go ahead and share this video because it is going to be one to watch out for. It's going to be spicy. It's going to be good. I'm telling you all, you're going to want to be a part of this. So go ahead, share it on your Facebook pages. Go ahead and share the link from YouTube because it is going to be good. So hello to the YouTube family, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So here are our guests on tonight. So let me go ahead and introduce them to you all. The beautiful Dr. Lashonda Wofford and her handsome king, Dr. Travis. So let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and read their bio, okay? It's Travis and Lashonda Wofford are a married power couple whose love story is rooted in faith, redemption, and purpose. When they met over 20 years ago, they came from very different worlds. Lashonda was a devoted homebody, while Travis was her complete opposite, outgoing, social, and deeply immersed in the nightlife as a club promoter who thrived in conversations, connections, and the party scene. What began as an unlikely meeting evolved into a lifelong partnership, but on grace, growth, and intentional choice. Married for 16 years, the Woffords have built a blended family anchored in love and stability. Together, they raised Lashonda's biological daughter from her first marriage and later raised a son who, though not biologically connected to either of them, is fully theirs by heart. Providing that family is defined by devotion, not DNA. Travis is known for his steady leadership and unconditional love, having embraced Lashonda in a season of brokenness and loving her back to wholeness. Today, as parents of 2 adult children and grandparents to 3, Travis and Lashonda shares their journey to spark honest conversations around faith, marriage, healing, legacy, and building strong families on purpose. So I present to some, I introduce to others, the beautiful couple on tonight, the Woffords.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
How are you all?
We're doing fine. How are you?
Oh my goodness, I am excited to have you all with me on tonight. It is an absolute honor and a blessing for you to say yes. I'm so excited to have you all. This has been a blessing. Well waited for. Oh my goodness. We done went through some stuff. Come on, but we are finally here on tonight. I'm so excited. Listen, when you say he liked the nightlife and he liked that fun and things like that, one thing I've learned that although we come into Christ and we get our life together, things like that, that part of us is still there. You know what I'm saying? Like I want somebody, I love people that are outgoing and believe in conversation. So that's why I'm glad that we got this conversation on tonight that we're about to get started in. So before we get started, is there something that y'all want to say about each other? Like I'm gonna put y'all on the spot. So King, for tonight, tell us something about your wife that you just absolutely love about her.
So this is twofold. I love it. And sometimes it can be a curse at the same time. It's a gift and a curse. Well, it's a lot of things that I love about her, but one thing that I admire about her, I'll put it this way, is her laser focus. When she gets focused on something, that's all she sees. Is that she has a target, she sees the target, she's going after the target. There's nothing to the left, there's nothing to the right. She don't see nothing else. It's just that one thing that's that she's going after, and that's all she sees. Which at times it can be a curse because that's all she sees. She don't see nothing coming at her, and that's why I have to step in and be like, "Yo, you ain't see that," and do some shifting and moving things out the way. But that's the one thing I can say about my wife that I admire, and at times it gets on my nerves too. It's a laser focus.
Oh, I love it. I love the laser focus. I love it. So, Dr. Lashonda, what is it about your king that you say, I absolutely love about him?
So echoing some of the words from my husband, there are multiple things that I love about him, but the one thing that I love the most is the way that he loved his family. Like he loved us so hard from like one place. I love that about him.
Okay, now listen. When you just love hard and you just love that, I'm just saying, oh my goodness, because that's part of that was also in your bio as well. So listen, we're gonna keep that going. So let me ask you this: how did you two first meet, and what was the first impression you had on each other? What was y'all? When you met her? Oh, I see he read it. So I'm gonna go to him first. So I'm gonna let you speak because he just can't contain it.
So it's a two-part. It's the first time we knew of each other and we passed each other. So the funny story is we used to live down the road from each other, but we didn't know each other. We knew of each other. I knew who she was by name and stuff that was going on in her life. I let her tell that. And she would be the one flying up and down the road. I'm like, yo, that little girl flying. That woman is flying with that little girl in the back seat, on the car seat. That's what I used to think. But the night that we actually met and got introduced, it was her sister's birthday party. And at the time, my sister was married to one of my friends. And they was like, you want to go out with us? I'm like, yeah, I'll go. So I don't know how she ended up there. You can tell your part.
Yeah, so that's how it happened. My sister invited me. And I couldn't say no because club life was never something that I was interested in. I didn't get the hype, but I didn't knock those who that's what they enjoyed to do. So it was my sister's birthday, and that's the only thing that got me out of the house that night because I didn't want to not celebrate my sister. When she asked me to come, but I didn't know that he was going to be there. She just asked me to come out with them to celebrate her birthday, and that's how we met. I had seen him before, like he said, in passing, but honestly, I thought he was the meanest person in the world because his resting face, if you don't know him, it's not like inviting.
Yes.
And I just walked, seeing him in passing, I just assumed he was not somebody I was looking for because he just his face seemed like he was just so mean and just serious. But that's because I didn't know him.
But she's not telling the whole story. When we got there, what did you think? You always said you thought.
Oh, so when I first saw him, I was like, oh, he's cute. But then I said, he one of them. One of them means he was the one that's going to be talking to all the women the whole night, hanging on the wall, that kind of thing. And I just, I didn't even, that was a thought and it came in my mind and it left. And that was that.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what? Well, I'm glad that you two actually, met each other. And okay, let me ask you this. So he had this resting face. When did you get past that point of just him looking like he's mean and just like, you know what? I like him. I like him a lot.
It wasn't until that night actually, and what changed my opinion was me actually having a conversation with him. I had never had a conversation with him. It was just the way his resting face when you in passing. We never talked before that night.
Right.
So, but I had mentioned it to my sister, and she said, "Oh no, that's Travis. He ain't mean. He's sweet." I said, "Oh, we might be talking about a different person. He don't look sweet." And so, it was that night actually having a conversation. Because even when I saw him, he was cute. I was like, oh, he's cute, but he still had that, that resting face. What changed a little bit was he was smiling and interacting and talking to the other people that were around us. So, the resting face wasn't there the entire time, but really it was after actually having a conversation with him that changed it.
Wow. It's beautiful. I mean, I want to ask y'all the question. So what has been the key maintenance and y'all's two relationship? Like, what has been the key to maintaining the trust and the love in your relationship? Like, what are the things that you all do to maintain the love, maintain the relationship, maintain the trust in this relationship? Because when you've been in a relationship in the past, some of that stuff you try not to bring that into your current marriage and relationship. You try to bring that in it, but sometimes it happens. So for you two, what are some of the things that you do to keep the communication going, keep where the trust is still there, where the love is still there, and all that great stuff? I know you're probably gonna say communication, but if y'all say communication, what are some of the things that you all do to help each other feel, like, hey, I'm still here, and then you can trust me?
Yeah. Well, so you want to go?
You can go first.
So for me, I will say that initially, bringing some issues from past relationships, that was me.
Yeah.
And so what I had to learn to do was go off of his track record with me and not somebody else's track record.
Come on.
Making him have to carry that or make up for those things that was done prior to him even being in my life. And so that was where I had to grow up. I'm just going to be real.
Come on.
I had to grow up, and not only that, I had to really do some self-work and heal myself, because those were issues within me. They had absolutely nothing to do with him. And then so that changed that part for me. Like I said, you just go off of the track record that he has with me, not what happened before. It was us. That's a big deal, and a lot of times we don't take the time to do that. But then the other thing is, we do this, but me especially, because a lot of times as women, we expect for the men to bend the most. But I try to make it a point to make sure that he knows that I'm all in just like he's all in. I don't expect him to break his back and I'm sitting over here like a princess, like I don't have to meet him in the middle, or just do extra nice things for him as well. It works both ways.
Right.
I don't want him to feel like he's just here to be of service to me. We're supposed to be of service to each other. I think I talked a lot out of you.
One thing she didn't mention, and I was waiting to see if she did. We did go to counseling. We have had counseling.
Yes.
We had counseling before. We had counseling during. Sometimes we still go to counseling.
Yes.
We don't do it on a regular basis. But we feel like, okay, we need to get somebody here to mediate this, then we will do that.
It's called preventive
maintenance.
You don't wait until you have an issue to go to counseling. So
if you see something stirring or festering and you can't find common ground, you got to get somebody in that's qualified or trained to help you through that process. So my thing was this: I've only been married once. I'm only getting married once.
Come on now.
That's my philosophy. Yeah. I'm only getting married once, so we gonna make this thing work. I didn't get married, divorced. So, and like she said, I didn't come in with any. Me personally, I didn't come in with any expectations. I just came in, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to make this work. If it don't work, if she just said, okay, I ain't gonna hold her hostage, but one day she said, I'm done, I want to leave, then she can leave. But with a clear conscience, I can say I did everything in my power, and I have no.
Say that.
So I ain't gonna be one of them ones sitting around talking about, oh, I wish I had done this. Oh, I wish I had done this. No, I'm gonna do it. Now, if it still don't work and you want to go, then it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be sad. You know.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But that's the biggest thing as far as trust. So we wear a lot of hats, both of us, and travel a lot, and we're separated a lot.
Yes.
Yes.
We have to trust each other.
Come on.
You have to trust each other because it's gonna run her crazy wondering what I'm doing. And it's gonna run me crazy wondering what she's doing. We've had a whole country between us before.
Right.
I'm in Hawaii for 2 months, and she's home. Different time zones, trying to make things work. But if you want to make it work, you'll make it work.
Exactly.
Come on.
That's pretty much it. If you want to be married, if you want to make it work, if both of you gotta both be in agreement. Stuff.
Y'all better say that.
Here, one. No, you have to both be aligned.
That's right.
If that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Also, we make a point to make each other a priority every day. I think that's important too, because I mean we're 16 years in.
Married, we're more than that together. I'm
talking about marriage. Yeah, so it's easy to just fall into this going through the motions, right? But you are intentional. We said that we were not going to do was fall into that routine and just we only talk when it's okay, what bill gotta be paid? Okay, what the kids need? What business is doing it? It's not that. So we when he's away or when I'm away, we start our mornings off with a FaceTime call to each other.
Come on now.
We end our day with a FaceTime call to each other. And then we talk throughout the day too. So it's just, it's just doing what we need to do, what works for us. And we always say, every marriage is different. You have to find a flow, and you can't be afraid to experiment with different flows because everything may not work. But it's going to change because as people we change. I was going there, baby. Okay. As people we change, and so it worked for us in the beginning. 3 years in didn't work because now I'm a different person. I swear I thank God for the grace that my husband extends to me because I have been at least 10 different people, 10 different versions of myself in the 16 years of marriage. We're not even talking about prior to marriage because all the years that I'm just changing and evolving, and each time we change and evolve, we got to get to know the new person. Right. But you have to be enough to recognize, okay, this is a change. It's not this anymore. Not only recognize it, but then also be willing to say, okay, now what do I got to do? How do I approach this new version of her? Let me find this new version of her. So I say, I thank God for the grace that my husband has given me, because I alone have been 10 different people. He might have been 2 or 3 different people, but either way, he's been there to learn every version of me and support that version.
Now back to what she was saying about the getting in the routine. It happens. It happened to us. You're not gonna.
Yeah.
You follow this, you follow that rut. We've done that. We're not gonna.
Yeah.
But I got a motto. You can get down, just don't stay down. You can get in that rut, you're gonna stay in that rut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to find your way to work your way out of it and recognize when you're in it.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we falling into the same old monotonous, same old routine.
Yeah.
Same old, just getting stagnant and, you know, just standing still. That's not healthy.
Right.
Come on.
Standing still in your marriage.
In your marriage. Yeah.
Other things are moving.
Yeah.
Standing still in your marriage. That's the thing. That's a danger zone. So we would not do that. We even have to remind ourselves on date night.
Come on. Date night.
Stop talking about business. Don't talk about the grandkids. Don't talk about the kids. Put the phone down. It's just me and you.
Oh, come on now.
What
does Lashonda want to do? What does Lashonda like now?
What does Travis like now? Because you know, he's evolving as well. So
this lady, when we met, you know, flowers. She was like, I don't like flowers. What's the point? Give me the money.
Okay, now.
She was like, they ain't gonna do nothing but die. I said, okay, cool. That's the old version of me. So I'm like, all right,
come on now.
About it. So years later go by, we somewhere. Why don't you ever buy me flowers? I'm like, you don't like flowers. Well, I do now. All right, say less. That's me. Say less.
I said the old version of me. One of them old versions of me didn't like flowers, but me, I like flowers. I like fresh flowers on the table in the vase.
Yes.
He said noted.
Noted. Yeah, that's why I said noted.
Noted. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Oh so my goodness.
Don't. A lot of times, and I may ruffle some feathers, but
it is what it is.
I'm speaking. If it's true,
I'm gonna be real.
If your toes get stepped on, they out there. A lot of times, women assume men know what they want.
I had a question. That was a question I had wrote down. I'm telling you, I wrote it down. I wish I would, but my handwriting is sloppy, so I ain't gonna. I'm telling you, that was my question. Okay, but I'm gonna stop. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
A lot of times, women assume men know what they want, or assume they should know what they want.
Right.
Yes.
Simple. Most men are simple people. You feed us, you know, the normal. You good. Let us speak for ourselves. Let's go out with the boys every blue moon. Not a lot, just every blue moon. We good. Women are more complex. And so don't walk through. If you walk through with an attitude, I'm like, what's wrong with you? You should know. Oh, no. I'm already know. Now I'm irritated because no, I shouldn't have.
Right.
And the truth of it is they don't know.
We don't know.
They don't.
Unless we really did something, then we ain't do anything. You just walk in the house, you mad, we're like,
they really
all right, I'm gonna go out, we're gonna try this again.
Yeah, they really don't know. It's the same as if it would be the same thing if they treated us that way. And we're like, how am I supposed to know if you didn't communicate what it is that I've done or said that offended you that you don't like? Well, it's the same thing, but that's what I meant. That's what I was talking about in the beginning when I said a lot of times women, we think we're supposed to just be the princesses and just sit free, not do the work. Like the men, some of us want the men to do all the work, and we don't feel like we need to do that. But in a marriage, I think that we both should be doing the work.
That's
now we can still sit pretty and be princesses and queens, but we need to be our kings and help them build.
Oh my goodness! Oh, y'all, God knows I got a bunch of questions, but we're not gonna be able to get into all these questions. But I love.
We got time.
Oh, you got time? But I love how y'all pulled out the new you, because that right there is new for me. You know, like my husband would have to get to know the new Yolanda, the one that has now the mindset has shifted. Now her mindset is on something else. She's doing something like my ideas have shifted and I'm more creative with other things. And he would have to, I'm still evolving myself and learning me. So how am I to think that he's supposed to know how to treat the new Yolanda? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to teach him that and show him and tell him that's what I used to like, but not anymore. You know, so that's a part of the communication aspect too. It's knowing you and knowing that, baby, you're not even the same. So how you expect him? Oh, that is just, listen, that right there is, when they say a mind-blowing moment, y'all have no idea how y'all have just helped me. And I pray to God that the people share this video, because somebody needs to hear this. They need to hear this, that you are constantly growing and evolving yourself. And just imagine in a marriage that he's gonna have to get used to the new you, and you're gonna have to get used to the new him as well. And so I'm that right there is a whole lot by itself. I'm just it's mind blowing. So thank you all so much for pulling that out. So I do have another question that I want to ask, but before I move on to the next question, do you have something you want to comment, Mr. Travis?
Oh no.
No, talker it is between the two of us, right?
I'm looking because whenever he ready to say something, I notice he go.
No. I was going like I'm thinking. I'm processing. I put the church thing up. I got really something to say.
I know that's right, but I be paying attention to that. I be paying attention, but you all, I'm telling you all, oh my goodness, y'all have really, just really taught me on tonight. I have learned something great, and I want to ask this question to the young man that's out there, or to the older man, or someone who's new in marriage, or just anybody in general. Mr. Travis, will you tell us what would you say to them in a marriage that you found out to be such a key component in your marriage? Like, what would you say to any man that's in a marriage?
My rule is don't start now you don't want to finish.
Come on now.
Don't start now you don't want to finish. Don't start one way and then switch up. You gotta stay consistent. If you start out paying for everything, you have to keep paying for everything. You start out opening doors and pulling out chairs. You got years and years of opening doors and pulling out chairs. Lord forgive me, I don't open car doors. We've established that. It's a give and take. I'm sorry. Now, she don't feel good or something, I help her in the car. But on a normal day, they say don't be that church girl. I'm sorry. Church, your door unlocked.
No, let me say something. I knew he was gonna share this story, and I was trying. I knew this was gonna be one of his points, but it's so funny because when earlier on in our relationship before we got married, he said, "Okay, I just need to put it out there. I don't open car doors." And I said, "That's fine." And while we putting stuff out there, I don't cook everything, so don't ask. Don't be to me too.
That's what I said. That was our compromise.
So that was our compromise.
Yes.
That was our compromise.
And I was trying not to laugh, but I knew he was going. I knew that's where he was going.
That's a lot of times. You do stuff you say to impress the women. You want to make a good impression. You want to do this. You want to do that. Okay, now you gotta do the same thing to keep her. You
better say that.
So you gotta do the same thing to keep her. So don't put yourself in situations under a bunch of pressure that you can't live up to. You know what I'm saying? You do it. And we as men are known to do that. I've done it in the past, and I learned. I this ain't something I want to do on a daily basis, on a regular basis. So I don't start and I don't want to finish. Now, and through it all, things change. She changed. She may ask me to do things I didn't. Yeah, it's different. But if it's something I really don't want to do, we're honest. We'll be like, maybe I ain't trying to be funny. I'll do it, but let's not make this a habit.
Yeah. I know that's right.
If you baby something, I don't know. You go to the store and get. Well, no, I do that. I was saying the feminine product, but whatever, I do that. I used to have a problem with that. Now I'm like, I know what to go get. It don't even bother me.
Right.
But anything in marriage, seriously, just be consistent with what you're doing and what you have to do to get them, because you want to keep them and keep them as happy as possible. You're gonna have your moments, but as long as your good days outweigh your bad days, and that's it. That's all you can ask for.
Oh, I love you, Mr. Travis.
He's such a great guy.
I love you. So, okay, Dr. Lashonda, I'll let you have it.
Same question for women, or
yes,
just in general?
So what would you say to that lady? Because we talked about the princess, we talked about being spoiled and want the doors open. That was big for me, because not every man gonna open the door for you. Okay, you're not gonna get that, and So if you were to talk to a young lady or a woman in general, and what would you say to them? You know what they should do in a marriage once they get married. Some of the things that you think that be a key component to keeping the marriage good, that you would say to them, to say these are some of the things that you should keep up, maintain, or not do in a marriage. So I know it's not like a lot of things, but as a woman that's been married so many years, what would be something that you would say to that young lady who's been married for a while and they said, well, I just don't know what to do, or that young lady is eager, she's excited, she's ready to get married. What would be something that you would say? This is what I would tell both of you. And it's, that you could tell the young one who just want to get married, one that's tired. What would be like some wisdom that you would share with them? Whether you say whether it be for the young lady, for her, or the older lady, or both. What would be something you would share with them?
So for the young lady that's excited to get married, what I would say to her is think about beyond the wedding day. A lot of times and it's just a societal thing, right? We focus so much on the wedding. We don't think about what it's going to take after the wedding.
You better say that.
So we do all these things, and the butterflies are flying around in our stomachs. We excited. We so in love then, right? And we're doing all the things. But after that wedding and the first sign of trouble, what did you leave? What is left? Did you think about it? And so I would tell her to just plan and think beyond that day, beyond the wedding day. Not saying don't have your day be beautiful or what you dreamed of, but think beyond just that moment, that wedding. And then remember why. When challenges come, remember what brought you two together.
Come on.
Remember why you're together. A lot of times people think people are married because they like each other, they love each other, and they chose to be together. But marriage is a union that's put together by God. And we have to understand what the purpose is for God choosing us two to make one. And when you do that, it allows us to be able to move forward and grant grace when needed, and not be ready to run the first signs of trouble. And to the wife who's been married for a while and you're tired and you don't know what to do, again, sometimes it's I'm just going to be real, ladies. Sometimes it's us. We expect our kings to do way too much, and if you're not willing to do those things for yourself that you expect him to do, or if you can't do those things for yourself that you're expecting your husband to carry, along with everything else that men have to carry that we don't have to because we're not men, we got to sit down and reevaluate some things. Jesus. So just make sure that it's not you. When the one that's saying I'm tired, I don't know what to do, she had a wit's end, do a self-examine. Self-examine yourself and see if it's you. Because sometimes it is us. It's not always the men.
Right.
You communicated clearly. Have you done all you can do on your end as being the wife? Again, we're not here just to be arm candy. We're here for a reason. We have to build. And that means build our kings up the same way we want to be affirmed. We want to be loved on and hugged on. They deserve that too. So we got to just do our part.
I am speechless. I am speechless. Because we want too much. Sometimes you want him, and oh my God, just like that part.
I don't want to call him too much. I don't want nobody to think I'm saying that they're wanting too much, but what I'm saying is do a self-check and make sure you're not the problem. before you
right.
start blaming your husband, because men, like I said, they carry a lot, but they don't know when something is bothering us. And we will say, well, we've been together 30 years. He should know. Well, let me tell you something. He don't. If you didn't spell it out 1, 2, 3 or ABC, he is clueless to what's going on with you right now. He don't know.
Oh my. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness. We know that y'all have some books. And I do want to show, I want to show one of the books that you all have. So I'm gonna show this book. I want to share this one the first one that I have right here. Love, Business, Marriage. And this is the book that I found on Amazon. And I want y'all to just tell me just a little bit about this book, and how can they purchase this book, because I know y'all got, like, I have 2 more others I want to show on the screen. So tell us a little bit about this book here.
Okay, so this actually was an anthology that myself and my husband, we wrote on with 4 other married couples. Shout out to the visionary author, Dr. Samara Mitchell Davis. We did this because we felt like at the time, and we still feel this way, a lot of times in our society, we see couples, they want to build a business, and you see them sacrificing love for business or marriage for business. And we believe you don't have to sacrifice either. You can have it all. You can have a healthy marriage, you can have real love, and you can have business together. This collaboration is just us sharing real, true, lived experiences as couples doing love, marriage, and business together.
Right.
It is real. It's raw. It's true. Just things that each couple has experienced. And one thing I do want to point out, you got anything, baby, before I keep going? The one thing I want to point out is I want to give the titles of my chapter and my husband's chapter. Quote at the beginning of the titles. So my chapter, and I'm looking at it because this was years ago. When the honeymoon is over, stick and stay. That's the title of my chapter. And the quote right before my chapter starts is, marriage is not an institution for pooling money and skills together. It's a place where 2 people unite to achieve God's highest purpose. And so that right there will tell you my stance just by reading that.
That's right.
And then my husband's title to his chapter is Sacrifices You Make for Love. And his quote is, if you want to grow as a couple or individual, you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Marriage, it encompasses all of that. And that's what my husband meant earlier when he said, if you truly want it to work, you'll find ways to make it work. That's what we had to do. That's what the other couples in the book, they share their stories. We found ourselves in a place where that's what we had to do, because we loved each other. We understood the purpose and why God chose to bring us 2 together. And so we had no choice but to figure it out, work together.
With all that, well, she said a lot of that.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I love it.
Our union had to be God sent.
Yeah.
We never, even once we met, we never saw this time.
No.
I didn't even want to get married.
And I wasn't looking.
You said the N word. I'm going the other way. It was just
right.
So, we called both of us from I called it a sneak attack. You know what I'm saying? It's a sneak. She caught me with the left, I caught her with the right, and now one of us was looking for it.
Right.
And we fell in love. So it definitely was God sent. So all that what she said, that's definitely, it was definitely true. Like her chapter, my chapter is more so about, like she said, I love hard. If I love you, I love you.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm with you. I'm with you. If I don't,
Another story.
Another episode. But for the most part, I love everybody. But I love you. I love hard, and I'll sacrifice just about anything, including my sanity sometimes. Not sanity, but
you've done
I'm
great
doing
improvement.
better.
Yeah,
because it's a gift and a curse on the same time.
Yes.
But I sacrifice a lot if I love you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
Sacrifice, what else for my family. And it comes with a cost.
Yeah.
It comes with a cost. As she said, as men, we do wear a lot on our shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times we just want to know we're being respected at home. I go out here and I fight the world and I beat them as long as I come home and she don't have that same harsh tone. Yeah. I tell all the time, somebody in the street can say something to me and I'll brush it off. But she can say it in a certain way and it just like, why would you say that? And it hurts, but in that book, Love, Business, and Marriage, like you said, you can have it all. You just got to be willing to, once again, to work for it.
Yeah. A
lot of people are just either one, you got married for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Two, you don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
Or three, you ain't care in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's some more reasons, but
yeah,
just summing up, some people don't need to be married in the first place.
So I want to interject real quick though. When my husband said he will sacrifice everything, he really that's him. But see, that was not okay for me.
Right.
Wife to have him sacrifice everything and not have anything to give and pour back into himself. So what I've done over the years is get him to see how important it is for him to prioritize himself. It's nothing wrong. It doesn't mean you love us less because you want to take some time for yourself or do something nice for yourself. So I've been able to push him out of that mindset as much as I can, and we still be all right. Because it's, that's just how he's been his entire life. So it's not gonna change overnight, but he understands now that him loving us and providing for us and doing all the things for us and making sure we're happy is not that's not okay with me when I know that he's not making himself a priority. And
come on.
Because I'm on the priority list, but I want him on the priority list as well.
And not at the bottom.
And not at the bottom. Not at the bottom of the priority list.
I love how whenever you talking, you always reaching back to touch him. I just love the connection.
He's such a
I be paying attention. I'm always looking at. I'm just how you just gently just be touching him, and I mean it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I do have another book, but I'm not going to display it. But I want us to talk about the other book, the generational book. I'm going to talk about this one here, breaking the chains, liberating your lineage from generational curses. Yes. So I want to talk about that because we're thinking that we're just going to get in a marriage or relationship and everything will be hunky-dory. There's not going to be any issues and things like that. But once you become one, just like you were saying, and then you start having children and all that stuff, and even in your own personal life, can y'all tell us a little bit more about this actual book? And I know you're a king. Before we got started, he said it's a book that made the most impact. I know we're talking about love and all this stuff, but it was something about this book that he wanted to make sure that we put it out there. So I'm gonna let y'all talk a little bit about this book here.
Well, first off, let me give my wife props because this was her first first time being a visionary author of this anthology. So I'm proud of her. So let me start with a story, quick story. God she don't get ideas, she gets downloads. So God gave her the download for this book. When he gave her the download, he also gave her the download for the people to be authors on the book. And not only did he do that, he also gave her the titles for each chapter. But she didn't like pick the chapters for us. She was like, here are the chapters, which one do you want to write about? And I chose my chapter. Oh, can you open it up? So I chose my chapter. She was like, that's the one I had in mind when he gave me the download. And not only me, other people said the same thing. This is the one I should write about. And they chose a chapter. So my chapter is rewriting family narrative. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this book is a lot of times I ain't gonna say black because it could be any race. I don't want to make it about race. In our community, period, we grow up seeing different things and doing different things because our grandma did it that way, or our grandpa did it that way, or our family. But they don't make it right. Just because it's been handed down generations after generation, it doesn't mean it's right.
Right.
You know? So, like we spoke on going to counseling years ago. Why you talking to a psychiatrist? Oh, y'all crazy or something? Or y'all must be crazy. You don't need nobody but God. You don't need nobody but Jesus. Go pray about it.
I heard that before.
We do that. We pray about it. But we also need somebody to talk to us in the moment. We need somebody to be able to guide us in that moment. And God gave that person the gift to help us get through that moment. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like we do so much just because it's out of habit. Not because it's right. We do it because we think that's the way it's supposed to be done.
Right.
We have to learn to think different and be free thinkers. I don't want my kids to do something just because I did it.
I know that's right.
Your children are supposed to go past you. My daughter is supposed to go past me.
That's right.
Our son is supposed to go past me. Our grandson is supposed to go past me. And so on and so on. It's supposed to go up. We always reaching back down to pull somebody up. No. It shouldn't be like that. They should be above us. They should go the next level so the family can keep the generations keep evolving. You know what I'm saying? We just don't want nobody. My wife's biz best and she say quick. We want to leave trust, not trauma.
Yes.
We want to leave trust, not trauma. But we gotta think different. You can't be afraid of debt. You can't be afraid of credit card. You gotta know what the right debt to be in, the right credit card to get, the right loan to ask for, the right business, to find the LLC, to do the S Corp or C Corp. You have to educate yourself on those things and make the right decisions. Not just because, and my grandpa, rest his soul, he worked in a sawmill his whole life. That's not something that I should be in the sawmill with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I should be on the next level. My son should be on the next level after that. And my granddaughter and other granddaughter should be on the next level. Yeah. And we have to learn to break those chains. And like I said, and this is a good one. I don't like this phrase no more. What happens in this house stays in this house. That is not right. If Uncle Dodo is doing something he ain't got no business, Uncle Dodo needs to be exposed.
That's right.
So I'm gonna say that again for people that didn't hear it. If Uncle Dodo is doing something he ain't got no business, Uncle Dodo needs to be exposed.
Come on.
And that's your family, that's your cousin. No, Uncle, no. He don't need no. So, don't just excuse them because that's your family. And that's what they want us to do. They want us to excuse people, make excuses for people because you're blood related. When most of the people that I'm closest to are not blood. I said a mouthful on that one, but I had
but that's right. And I was actually going to say, we don't believe in giving passes. A lot of times we give passes to our family and the people that we love, and we like overlook those behaviors that we shouldn't because they're family or we love them. That's what I mean. If you ever hear either one of us say we don't give passes, that's what we mean. We have to stop ignoring these things. We have to stop sweeping certain things under the rug or turning the blind eye. We have to stop doing that because in the end, all we do is keep creating generational trauma. And that curse continues from generation to generation when some of us are called to be the chain breakers.
Come on.
And so we have to, if you're called to be the chain breaker, then that means you're the one that, yes, this happened, but right now at me, this chain is being broken. This cycle is stopping. And so that's what this book was. And I mean, I really didn't have to think too hard about this one, because when God gave me this download, he gave me every single detail, faces of who to ask, like chapters, the entire outline. He gave it to me, even down to the colors of the book, the photo shoot that accompanied this book. He gave it all to me in a download. The billboard, right?
Billboard.
It all came, and it was just, it was God, and that's all I can say about that, because I know that's what it was. But there comes a time for us where we have to start speaking up. We have to stop being scared and operating with a scarcity mindset.
Right.
We have to stop doing that. And you know, people are not everybody's not gonna like it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not gonna be easy.
It's not gonna be easy.
Right.
But you rather be in alignment with what God has told you to do and be obedient to him, or you rather worry about the people not liking what it is that you're doing? Now, for me, I don't care about the people not liking it. I want to be in alignment, and I want to be obedient to what God is telling me to do and calling me to do. And I know that we are the chain breakers for his family. He's the chain breaker, and I'm the chain breaker for my family. And so that's one of the purposes for us being together.
Whew.
She has a cutoff game.
I'm sorry.
She will cut people off quick. I mean, I'm a little bit more lean on certain things. I give people a couple tries and be more like, you know, I tell you, you know, I don't like this, and I give you the opportunity. They do one thing. Oh, it's like, oh no.
Well, no,
well, I can say one
it's
thing.
not. That's not it. It's because when you discern certain things, and then their behavior starts showing up the way that you discerned it, there's no reason. I have to cut it off.
Yeah.
I don't have room. I don't have room. I don't have the capacity, and I'm not looking for it.
I'm
looking for capacity to house foolishness. I'm just not. I'm not looking for the capacity to house foolishness, and it doesn't matter who it is. I'm just not. So I don't necessarily say that, you know, I don't give people chances. It's not that. I can pick up spirits, and I can discern things, and I can see past what you're saying.
You better say that.
Past your smile, so I can see the intentions behind what you're saying. Because you say one thing, but I can see the intentions behind what you're actually saying, and then that discernment shows me that this is not it. So yes, I'm gonna put it.
And the bad part is she don't have a poker face.
And so when
I'm like, no, don't make that.
She don't like you gonna tell it. You gonna know it. Yeah.
She ain't gonna say it, but it's
you can see it.
Because you know me. He know me really well too. So he already know. But I do try in certain environments, certain situations. I understand that, you know, I'm not trying to be hurtful or mean to anybody, but at the same time, discernment is a gift, and it's given to us for a reason.
Right.
So we can't say when something happens, and this is the thing. I'm sorry, I'm going a little left, but it just came and I gotta say it. We will ask God to show us something and give us clarity. And when he shows us, we don't want to believe it.
Yes.
And when we don't believe it, and then when something happens, then we try to say we didn't know. Yes, you did. You just didn't want to believe what God already showed you because of who that person was portrayed to be. So stop saying you didn't know. You ignored what God was showing you about this person.
Yeah. You know what? I may have to call you all, have you all to come back for a whole totally different interview, because I don't know why I picked this up in my spirit, but it was something different from the book, but it was something about people pleasing. I'm not sure how much information y'all have for this one, But it was something about people pleasing. I do want to bring y'all back for this book right here, Breaking the Chains, and talking more about liberating your lineage from generational curses. We got to do something with that. We got to do something with that. To talk more about that, and how to do it. What are some of the things that you all had to do? What is, some information y'all can provide us with? But it was something about this people pleasing that I definitely want to talk about. But I just want to put that out there. So whenever that comes, they can't say that, hey, I didn't bring it up. But I want us to definitely talk about that, but on a different date. But this interview has been a whole blessing for myself, and I know that those who were listening have thoroughly enjoyed it, because y'all have packed in so much information. But before we move forward with anything else, one of the questions I want to ask is, what it is that you all are doing currently? What are some of the things that you all are doing? Because I know y'all write books, and I believe your King, he has podcasts or talk show. I want to know what you all are doing right now. So just in case they can come and be a part of what you are doing, or, be a guest or whatever. So I want you, Dr. Wofford, you can go, and then he can go. He can go first. Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, it don't matter. Come on, bring it.
So, I actually have a Facebook Live that I started. God put it in my spirit. It started about about 2 years ago. I go live every other Tuesday, no matter what. I go live on Facebook every other Tuesday. And as it started, he just kept giving me different messages, different things, like, different steps that I had to take. And one of the steps that I was taking was to do a live talk show. The reason why I call it a live talk show, because we tape it and we have a live studio audience in the building and camera crew.
We don't tape it.
No, it's not. We don't have a phone. No. Actually have we hire a production crew. Yeah. And we come in and we tape this live, and we interview people, and we choose different people for different reasons. And a lot of times it's local people doing big things. They just need to be put out there.
Yeah. We call them our local heroes.
Yeah, our local heroes.
Now.
So he put that on our heart. We call it Chopping It Up with the Woffords. It's actually under our company, Wofford Legacy Productions is one of the companies. And that's mine. That's my baby. Wofford Legacy Productions, and Chopping It Up on the umbrella, Chopping Up the Woffords. We got more stuff coming under that umbrella. And once a month, we go do the live taping. My wife is the co-host. We, come in. We don't get dressed up, but we get dressed, but you welcome, come as you are. And people come in. Now, I'm gonna say this, and this is one thing I had to battle. I'm gonna make it quick. When I was trying to really find who I am, who I was trying to be, I was getting more involved in the church and the Bible, and I was like suppressing the old me that liked to go out to clubs and liked to go out to
right.
And my wife said, that's who you are. It's part of you. You're social. You like to be in that environment. And it's people in that environment that need to hear, certain things from God. So we do a taping at a lounge, and we just have a good time and we fellowship. And afterwards we have cocktails and conversation. So I buy the first round of drinks, and it's a networking platform. So people come in, small business owners, people with businesses, ideas, authors, local authors, what's called spoken word artists. We come in, we talk, we network, and that's mine. I love the network, and that's what I have going on right. One of the things I have going on right now that I want to speak on, and it's on Facebook. We have a YouTube channel for it, and we have interviews there. We have shorts there. And it's gonna be major. And I don't think it. I know it. It's gonna be major.
Come on
now. That's right.
Yeah. And y'all say chopping it up with the Woffords? Is that what y'all call it?
Chopping it up with the Woffords.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. So, and that's across all platforms. Yeah. It's the same name.
Same name
across all platforms.
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
I love it. Oh my goodness. I am going to have to go back and look at it, because that sounds like an environment that if I was nearby, I'd be right there. Like, I got somewhere to be on Tuesday night. I'd be right there.
Tuesday, because every other night, somebody, oh, this the weekend. No, Tuesday. That's when God told me to do it. So we do it on Tuesdays.
Oh, so that's beautiful. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. So y'all know what y'all can do. So y'all are listening to them now. Y'all need to tune in. And matter of fact, go on their YouTube channel. Chopping it up with the Woffords. Y'all need to go ahead and subscribe right now. And if you so y'all they can go back, we all can go back and look at all of them.
Yeah, we have one from the Empower Her Conference, which I'll let her tell you about the Empower Her Conference. That was so powerful.
Oh goodness, oh goodness.
That's a whole nother interview.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. Okay, Dr. Wofford, what you got?
Yeah, she has me. This is gonna take a few minutes.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try to make it as quick as I can, but so right now I actually have volume 2 from Brokenness to Brilliance. Those ladies, they are in the final stages of editing. Yay. So that will be released soon. Also, volume 2 of Breaking the Chains will be out this year as well. So I have those 2 anthologies wrapping up. So you see me helping the co-authors market for that. And then I still have Empower Her. Empower Her Legacy Purposeful Collective is a mastermind group that I founded a few years ago. And so it's just where I lead women and help them birth out the visions that God gave them. And we do it in a way where, they get support from community, because we're building community. I serve as their mentor, their coach. I'm also able to certify them in different areas of life coaching through my All Bets on Me Academy that we own, and that we're both lead instructors. And so I'm able to do that, and then just help them build whatever the vision is that God gave them. Help them. I'm their midwife. I'll say that. I'm their midwife. So I'm here to help them birth. So it's about, is it 8 of us now? Sorry, ladies. I hope I'm not leaving anybody out. So that's why I'm not going to call names. Right. But so we have that, and, we meet once a month, and then we do Thrive sessions, and they are, it's exactly that. It's not just business. Empower Her encompasses the body as a whole. So if we get on and we're doing a training and I feel heavy because I'm picking up something in my spirit from one of the ladies, we're going to do prayer.
Come on now.
We're going to do prayer. We're going to pull our sister out of whatever it is. And so that's Empower Her. I love Empower Her. And we have an annual conference every year, Empower Her. And now we've added But Bring Him, because we don't want to just empower the women. We want to empower our men, because we're kingdom builders. Couples build kingdoms. And we can do that better if the women are being equipped as well as the men, and being empowered together. And so we have that. We're also planning a retreat this year. Got a little more details to iron out and, let the ink dry on those, and then we'll be sharing that. But I'm excited about all that, God is doing. And I know a lot of people always say, y'all do so much. I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful. The thing is, He graces us for whatever He gives us.
Come on now.
And so when I know that, and I do know that, because again, I'm going on God's track record with me. He's been there a long time. No matter what it is He's ever asked me to do, as long as I don't deter from what He said, as long as I stick to the plan and do it exactly the way He showed me, it never fails. And this is not a Lashonda thing. This is not a Travis thing. This is a God thing. This is his work. We're just the ones that he chose to use to do the work. And we're honored and we're grateful.
Every time you talk, you hear me, I'll be breathing. I know you are midwife because every time when you're talking and once you're done, I breathe. And that's what now I understand why I'm breathing. Because as a midwife, I'm just anyway. This has been beautiful. What were you about to say, Mr. Travis? Go ahead.
I'm like, don't you have a book out now?
He said, what about your book? I forgot. Not that I forgot, but I get so excited when I get to talking about Empower Her and like the purpose things. And my books are from purpose, but I forgot to mention that Seasons of Assignment, when Purpose Shifts and Destiny Still Calls, is out right now. Ebook. It released January the 20th was the official release date. And yes, that one. Yes, that.
And it made the what?
Yes, and it became an international bestseller in multiple categories. In multiple categories. It trended bestsellers list and top new releases for about 2 weeks. And this was my first solo project since my very first one years ago. This one is for coaches, leaders, ministry, just anybody that finds themselves in a season of transition. And sometimes when we're in a season of transition, we don't have the verbiage, we don't have the language, we can't articulate exactly how we feel because people around us don't understand. Well, I think with this book, God gave me the verbiage and the language so that other people that's in a season of transition can get the verbiage and the language that they can put to what they're actually going through. And it's all from personal experience. So all from personal experiences. And the thing about this one is God had me write this book while I was actually going through a season of assignment myself. Just that shift. And it just, it did not feel good. But, and then after that season was over, then now, now I'm ready for you to release the book. Although he had me write it while I was going through.
Yes, but you can release it after.
And so that's been about a year.
Yeah.
I didn't release it until this year. So yeah.
Right. Oh my goodness. This has been beautiful. I mean, this whole interview has been amazing. It is more than a love story. Amen. So I am going to stop right there. And we're going to get ready to end this part of this interview. Tell us how we can reach you. Like, what are ways that we can reach you before we close out?
Okay, so if you want to reach me, you can reach me on my Facebook and Instagram pages. It's just my name, Dr. Lashonda Wofford. Then I have a community, All Bets on Me. You can reach me in there, and you can go join the community. It's just a space where you can be empowered, uplifted, and inspired daily. Messages are put in there. My email address is info at drlashondawofford.com. To purchase books, you can email us or also visit the website, which is my name, drlashondawofford.com. My husband, you're going to tell him?
Facebook is just my name, Travis Wofford. Instagram is MRT, Mr. T, Wofford, WO, Evans and Frank, ORD 902 on Instagram, and Chopping It Up with the Woffords on all platforms. Just the name, Chopping It Up with the Woffords. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Amazing. Absolutely beautiful. This has been a whole blessing for me. And I know that you kings and queens out there, I know this has been a blessing for you. And especially for the couples, those who are trying to get married, want to get married, those who are married. I know this has been a blessing because listen, you can get so much out of couples. You just never know what you're going to get out of, especially those that have been married for a few years, that's kind of seasoned, and they're gonna tell you it's probably gonna be some days that you may not like each other, but you get out, be in love, fall out of love, and fall right back in love, or your transition and say, I don't like her, but that's the new her. I don't like him, but that's the new him. So once you get to know the new him, then you begin to not only like, but you begin to love her. I love this. Oh my goodness. But this has been a beautiful interview. I want to tell you, thank you, King and Queen. Thank you, Woffords, the Woffords. Come on, chop it up with the Woffords. That's probably what we need to call it. Chopping it up with the Woffords. Love story. Amen. So I absolutely love this interview. I love it. But I want to tell you, thank you so much for your yes. And we're going to get ready to end it. For you, kings and queens, thank you all for tuning in to New Being Queen Talk Show. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Peace and blessings.